What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and today, like I promised you all, I was going to actually do an interview with Frye, the creator of the Youth Mob comic book series. And today, I actually have him here, and he's been on my channel many times before. I never actually did an official interview with him, nor did I get a chance to actually talk to him about the Youth Mob series and what he plans on doing it. We try to find out a little bit more about him, about 3B Comics, and some other things that we're going to discuss within the next, over the next 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. So, Sean, say hi to the people and tell them who you are, where you're from, and what you're doing.
How you doing? Sean Frye, 3B Comics, Biff Bam Boom Comics, and we're here to talk about my Youth Mob project. I've been working on this project for a little over, actually, 2 years before this. I have a very early version, rough draft of what we did with the comic, and then this series, the Zero issue, is basically the retelling of the original story that I created. And it follows 6 individuals on their journey to become superheroes, and there's a lot of action, a lot of drama, and a lot of teenage things that just go with the series. You get to learn, you get to grow with the characters over the. We have 13 or 14 issue series like planned far in advance, and this is just the beginning. So you just grow with the characters, get to learn more about them as they go along through their journey. This comic itself is a 60 plus page comic. Simply just we tried to pack as much action into the comic as possible. A lot of stories that you get to grow with them. But the Zero issue is mainly about my character Otto and his journey from being basically with the big leagues now to possibly leading a team of his very own in the Youth Mob. And he's the character that you are introduced to first, and from there he takes you through the universe. Uh, we try to do with this book, every book that we make, we introduce them to the bigger world of 3B Comics. We fit in other characters that might have a future issue or something in the back of the book, but we simply just want to show a bigger world, because just like the MCU, we try to show a bigger world as a whole. You learn through their eyes what it means to be superheroes, and from there you just get to see how they go from just teenagers to fully grown adults.
So this is going to be a book that's going to uh, basically follow them from their teenage years to their adulthood, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So what are the plans? I mean, what is like the plans, future plans for the actual Youth Mob series? Because we know you're going to have more than the Zero issue.
Yeah.
What is your plans as far as the characters? You know, we're going to eventually see new characters.
Yes.
Is it going to be like a rotating thing where a character would leave or a character would die and a new character would come in and take its place?
Yeah. Over the series, it's going to be a little bit of all of that and more. But right now, we're just trying to get you comfortable and used to the original 6 first.
Okay.
Otto, Goldie, Loco Hero, Gabriel, Vibe, and Amara. We simply want you to fall in love with them first before we introduce more to it. Because we don't want to overwhelm anybody with the characters just yet. We just want to slowly bring them along.
Okay. I'm looking at your Indiegogo page, and it says you have 59 days left, and it seems like you got one backer already, so that's pretty good. Your first day, you
Yes.
got a backer. So all you gotta do is get Oh, I say if you can get like 2 or 3 backers a day, you should be doing pretty good, as
Yep.
far as that goes. But you have tiers for people to just come in and just support you. You have trading cards,
Yep.
digital download of the book. You have paperbacks. You have bundles. You have a kids bundle. Now, what's the kids bundle about?
The kids bundle is idea that I came up with, where you get the comic book. We're gonna create a coloring book that goes with it, a few trading cards and a poster. So it was just so for younger readers, because
Okay.
the idea came from a mother, like in one of my con shows that I did, and she asked about coloring books, and that's where the idea's from, about the youth mob. And
Mm.
I said, this one I just had Team Apex and my Natural Lace book. I was like, I have all these cool heroes, but they adults, but I don't have a teen group. Like at that time, the only kid character I had was Otto, but he was
Right.
part of Team Apex. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, let me work on this, and then that's where the spawn of the idea came from. And that's just a little bit of a tribute to that original idea when I first went into the mother. I can't remember the name of the show,
Okay, well,
but
that's cool, man. So you just got the idea from some mom that happened to be at a Comic Con you were at, and she gave you the idea to
yep,
do the a kids ball. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, like, yeah, that goes to show how you reach out to how you're reaching out to fans and people to get them more interested in your product here, which looks very impressive, especially with the artwork and everything. Now, your dad's doing all the artwork, right?
yeah, he's doing all the artwork for this book. Every last little bit of it. I'm doing more of the ads. I'm doing more of the ads, the setup,
Yeah, you're doing all the like the
structuring,
marketing and the promotion of your.
marketing, promotion, and the editing of the book. Like I'm doing all the lettering, and I'm coaching them through a story, just the little things, because it's little things that we just go back and forth on. Like if this scene needs more, like say like trees in the background, more background stuff, I give them input. Like, oh, this scene looks really good, but it just need just one little thing to make it even better.
Okay, yeah, and I can see that. I can see that that's what you're doing because you put the whole campaign together. So we you have quite a few tiers. Your tiers, I guess your final tier is like $200, and I do believe you packed it full of stuff.
Yeah,
You get the ultimate collector's box. I guess that's everything. Everything the U.S. Only you only you can only get in U.S. and you get the standard box. So yeah, this is it says everything's inside the collector's box. So
yeah.
I'm really interested in seeing what's in that collector's box. Get I see what type of youth mob swag you get in it. So I don't know, man. I just might see if I got 150 or $200 laying around and get me a collector's box. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
I might have to do that. But okay, so we went over that part. We went over what the whole Youth Mob Zero campaign is about. Going through some of the stuff, and one thing. So we did the Youth Mob Zero. So next thing we go down to is the Youth Mob 3D animation. And I like to tell the full disclosure, folks. I'm working on the animation, right? So the animation is gonna get done soon. I am working on it, but tell them about the animation, little Frye, about how this came about. Then I'll throw in whatever I have to behind it.
Well, the youth mob animation came from basically when we was working on Project Miko, and the idea was just to my dad came up with why don't we work on a little trailer about youth mob, something simple or something for just to help the promotion of the campaign, and from
Yeah,
there that's where it sparked,
yeah,
and we
yeah,
designed all the characters.
yeah. It was simple. That's what we thought.
Hmm. Yeah.
um, yeah. Yeah. We was me and Little Fry was working on Project Miko, and Project Miko is something I made, and I was like, you know what, I could probably do this a lot better if I had like an artist, like a writer who knew about comic books and stuff and character development. Then I thought about Little Fry, and I asked him could he
Hmm.
join on the project. So we were working on this, and then his dad came up with, hey, why don't you make us like a youth mob animation or something like that? I said sure. So it started with making one character, then I made another character, then another character, then I started getting ideas, and then when they like opened up the whole world and told me what this stuff was going on with these characters, I was like, damn man, you know this is cool. I think I'm going to just do a whole animation about it because I'm really for making this into an actual pilot. So it went from like a little small animation to actually making a whole pilot because I contacted some people who are MCM of my Get a Robo channel, and I contacted them, and they were interested. So we went from making like what was it, like a 10 minute animation to like a 15 minute
Yep.
animation. So
Yep.
it's not just to promote the comic book, but it's also to actually see if we can get actual animation made and onto like one of the big streaming services like HBO Max, Adult Swim. Well, Adult Swim is now HBO Max. Uh,
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. And try to get it on Netflix. I mean, we're trying to make something. And think about it, is all we have to do is just make the pilot, give it to them, and actually give them some other stuff like script, storyboard, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's what we have to do. So I've been concentrating on that. That's what I've been doing, um, and I'm still continuing the work. But so far, what do you think about the whole Youth Mob 3 animation so far, based on what you got and the type of comments you were getting? Because you were on that Pizza Guy show. What was that show you was on last night?
I was on Pete Smell publishing Pete, but it's Pete Smelly from Alternative Comic.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this show because he's an indie creator like myself. But he's overseas. And for the most part, he's just been plugging away. He's where I want to be on like the comic side of it.
right,
He
right, right,
was
right. Oh, so
just running.
you got on. He's overseas, and you was talking to the guy overseas.
Yep.
Wow, amazing. So everybody knows about Youth Mob across the Atlantic Ocean, I guess.
Yes. I get comments all the time. I had one comment the other day. A guy from Brazil said that he loved what I was doing and told me to keep going. And it's something about that where it's people in places that you might not even get to go to, but
Mm-hmm.
they know and understand what you're doing,
Right.
and they love your work. And
So
I
man,
always love that feeling.
so as a creator, how that makes you feel? I mean, that does that just like inspires you to go further with your work,
Yes.
or try to push your limits because people are wanting to see more, or people expecting. I mean, people are expecting like good things from you. So I guess you have to like not let them down by just pushing yourself, right?
Right.
I mean, I think.
Yeah. Just simply from that point, it's always try to get better. Um, it's like you always try to elevate yourself to a point where you feel comfortable with what you're doing and not letting anybody stop your dream from coming true. Because it's been a lot of creators in different times, different decades that were just told no, and then they just threw the dream away.
Give up.
And yeah, and I told myself a long time ago that my dreams were bigger than any negative criticisms. Anybody telling me no, I was gonna do this regardless of the fact because I love this and it's what I want to do with the rest of my life, basically.
That's good, man. I mean, you determined to get through stuff, and and just being a creator as well, man. I know how it is, how hard it is to make to make things, get it out there, and along with uh,
Yep.
hold up, man. I gotta take care of something. All right, so sorry for the little interruption, but we were just talking about creating stuff and things like that. But moving on to the next couple of questions is that now I think I've been through this whole page, but I like read off the stretch campaigns. Now tell
Yep.
everybody what will be the stretch campaigns. Now how will, like, after you meet your, I guess after you meet your goal, these are gonna be the next things you're gonna unlock. So if you want to give me a brief description of each one, I see one, two, three, four, five, six, uh, six,
Yep.
unlocks. So looking at your page, I don't know if you remember how you had them in order, but let's start with the first one, which is a $10 animated pilot episode of the Youth Mob. That's gonna be the first unlock after you make, I guess, after you get to your goal of 500. Or
Yeah.
okay, so go ahead, explain that.
Okay. Simply, we like after the 500 goal, that's when we start to get ready to unlock the stretch goals. Starting with the $1,000 mark, you get with your physical order, you get a free pack of trading cards, free pack of
Okay,
3B trading cards,
I see it. I see it.
and at the $1,500 mark, you get a free sticker, and then $2,000 mark, you get a free mini poster. It's about the size 11 by 14 or so.
Yeah,
Just a little small
that's
mini
about,
poster.
yeah, that's a mini poster. That's a mini poster.
Yeah, something you can frame up, or you can just put on your table or something.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, it jumps up to the 3,000 mark, $3,000 mark, and it's basically a magazine. It's similar to like what you get with like the old company Wizard and stuff like that. It's just all the background stuff of like a few of the characters, future projects that we're working on, and the whole 9 yards. It's little tips and tricks that I've learned in the last 3 years of starting this.
So it's basically
Tri- uh,
like a how to, how to and every your experience, whatever.
Yep, and inside it's another little small, little mini series, little comic on the inside of the magazine. But it's basically everything I've learned so far, what my father learned so far, a little bit about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything that we've done and tips for future creators that want to do this and just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Right, right,
And
right.
from there, it jumps up to the $5,000 mark, and that's the animated shot by shot book, and that's just a nice little coffee table book with different individual shots from the animation with commentary about from you basically saying what you wanted to do here, why'd you pick this frame, and why did just a little commentary notes
Okay, all
from
right.
there.
Don't worry, we ain't done that yet, but yeah, we we're gonna actually get that done. I guess last but not least is the animated pilot episode. I guess I reckon,
Yep.
and that gets,
And
that's at
and
ten
yeah,
thousand dollars. You said.
yep, that's the $10,000 mark. It's the full pilot, and from there, that's the full. However, so I think like 22 minutes or so, or somewhere
Right,
around
right,
there.
right, right. Yeah, so that's what I got planned. That's what I got planned to do, and
Yep.
yeah, so that's after that. So I'm hoping I'm really am hoping that we reach that 500, that $500 flexible goal, man. I'm really really hope you get there. I'm going to come in and put my pledge in sometime either today or tomorrow. To help you out, and I think I think we covered just about everything for like the
Yeah.
last 20 minutes. Um, so I mean, how you feeling right now about your campaign? I mean, so far, how's it going for you?
Oh, I'm loving every bit of it. Like each campaign, each thing it's its own animal in the sense of it comes with its own trials and tribulations, like risk and rewards. But each one is a learning step, so we can keep getting better and people keep following us. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
each time, each time you gain more people and you grow and you get better, and then it's fun because it's something I've wanted to do, and I'm finally getting to do it, get more comfortable on interviews. Each one is a different learning tool that I look back on and say that I got that done. I got this done, and I'm proud of each one.
Okay. I see. I see. I see you enjoy what you're doing. I mean, that's the best part about it. That you really enjoy what you're doing and how you getting it done. And it seems like you're putting in a lot of work. You know, a lot of hours spent trying to like promote your product. So
Yeah,
you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, and you're on YouTube as well, right?
yeah. I'm even on Twitter too now.
And he's on
It,
Twitter now. You any plans to get a Twitch channel up?
very soon. I'm getting all the stuff in order.
Okay, cool.
But
So,
I plan on being. I'm planning on being on as many as I can without wearing myself out.
okay. So, you got your dad helping you and backing you up and everything. So that's good. At least you're not doing this alone. And then I'm there to lend my hand and doing what I can do as far as animation and helping you promote your page. And I'm scrolling through some of the work your dad's doing. It looks wonderful as usual. I will be glad when this comes. I want to actually get me I'm gonna go to get on a tier where I actually get a copy of this, man, because our work looks very good. You know, me knowing your
Yeah,
dad for as long as I've known him, you know, it seems like he's only gotten better within these past 6 or 7 years. So
yeah,
he's really putting in the work to really go it out to make this book look really good, real professional, and something that you would pick up at the stands. Now, is there any future plans to get this into comic book stores?
that that's always a goal
Okay.
for for him and me. But yeah, my dad's art is amazing. He
Okay.
could he could have been at Marvel or DC if he wanted to,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. I know that. Yeah, he could have been at Marvel DC. But one thing I want to ask you because I didn't get a chance to ask you about the youth mob, the actual uh, characters or whatever. Is this more like are they more like New Mutants or are they more like Teen Titans?
they have variation of pretty much every team group and thing I've seen and he's seen over the last, I say about 40 years combined with both our spans
Yeah,
from,
that's even before you was born.
yeah,
Yeah.
if
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you're doing that, so it's basically your run of the mill teens, young adults with superpowers. You know,
yep,
trying to make it through puberty into adulthood and survive.
yep,
Basically. Okay, I got you. All right. So
yep,
yeah, man.
yeah,
I think you're doing a wonderful job. I think your dad's doing a very great job. And then when I get back on my horse, you know, then I'm going to finish off all the promotional stuff that I said I was going to do. Haven't had a chance to finish yet, but I think this whole project is going in the right direction. You know, and I'm
yep.
glad to be a part of it once again. And you got any questions for me before you leave?
Not too many questions, but yeah, that's basically it. And we're just simply growing and getting better with each step. I call us the dream team. This
Okay.
is yeah, this is what I wanted when I first started to put everybody I know together
Okay.
and just grow from there.
Okay. Well, I think that's it, man. I didn't want to keep you too long, 24 minutes. You know, I just want you to finish because you was on that show last night and he gave you like a couple of minutes to speak. Then you showed your video. Then he was like, hey, he got to go and do something else. I'm like, dang. So I just thought I'd give you a chance to come on, say your piece, and then that'll be it, you know. We'll pick this up again after, I guess, when I get some more of the film done with the voice actors. I'm sending out the scripts and everything as we speak, and I should get a return on those soon. And after that, then I can still go back and start working on the rest of the film. So there you have it, folks. That's Sean Frye, aka Little Frye, and
Yep.
this video will be up later on my Get a Robo Shin 1 channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like stuff like this. And let me tell you, we're gonna do more videos like this, you know, talking about the youth mob and other projects we're working on, because we still got Project Miko, which I don't think we've touched in months. We haven't touched that in months, man.
Right.
You got Project Miko, and then I have my project Archive Infinity, which is in the process of getting ready to come to Indiegogo, but I'm tied up with the Youth Mob and some other things, so yeah, it's on the back burner, but it will be back on Indiegogo. I had it on Indiegogo, but I never launched it 2 years ago because I said I want to develop it some more, and now it's back on Indiegogo. I have a lot more stuff done for the Archive Infinity, and I'm going to. I got Little Fry help me with the Archive Infinity launch and everything, and I'm gonna give everybody more updates on that as I migrate to my second YouTube channel, Big Bad Afro Studio. That's basically where I'm going to be starting, going back to streaming over there more than I'm working, and I will be making videos for the Get a Robo Shin 1 channel. I haven't walked away from the channel, but I'm no longer in control of the channel. So it's a lot of stuff, folks. That's for another video. But right now, I'm gonna say bye to Little Fry.
Yo.
All right, and I'm gonna say bye to you all. This is One Gun. I'm signing out. Talk to you guys later.
All right. Peace.
Peace, man. Peace.